I had written sleepy scholarship test, sir.
Okay.
So I could not get the scholarship, but you sent me a small goodie bag, sir, like a cup
Okay.
which had finished what you started. So
Right.
that
Right.
was kind of positive reinforcement, sir.
Right.
Although I am not, I want to give my next attempts also. It's a relief to find my name in list, but I want to thank Sleepy classes for being part of my journey, and it has been really helpful, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, hi. कैसे हो?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
And congratulations. Yeah,
It's pleasure to talk to you, sir.
and thank you so much for becoming available on a very short notice. Thank you so much for that.
It's my pleasure, sir. Thank you.
And जैसे मुझे मैम ने बताया, you've been associated with Sleepy for quite some time.
Yes, sir. Since my 2022 attempt, I've been associated with sleepy classes.
ओके, मुझे था कि जल्दी से तो इंटरव्यू करना पड़ेगा फिर तो, कि वन ऑफ द लॉन्ग टर्म स्टूडेंट्स हैं, और फाइनली सीइंग देयर रिजल्ट्स एंड सीइंग देयर नेम इन द लिस्ट, इट्स
Yes.
सच अ ग्रेट फीलिंग. एंड आई जस्ट कांट स्टॉप कांग्रेचुलेटिंग यू इनफ,
Thank you,
फाइनली
sir. Thank you,
कि
sir.
सक्सेस मिला. अभी सो वेयर आर यू बेस्ड आउट ऑफ?
Sir, I am from Karnataka, sir. I am from Belgaum in Karnataka.
ओके. ओके.
Yes, sir.
सो आर यू वर्किंग?
No, sir. I've been preparing. I graduated in 2019. Then I've been preparing only, sir.
ओके.
In my 2022 attempt, I gave main, sir. That time I took crash course, optional crash course.
ओके.
Uh, though my optional scores were not so good, sir, whatever I got was only because of what I could read from sleepy notes.
ओके.
Uh, so I missed from the final list, sir. I went till interview.
ओके.
Uh,
ओके.
so in 22 also I had given interview, and 23 I could not clear prelims since my interview was towards the end. So
राइट.
last year I joined socio mentorship again, sir.
ओके.
Uh,
वाओ.
so I took this time. Luckily, I'm happy and relieved to find my name in the list.
Right,
So
exactly. Such a relief. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and I'm glad you persevered, and it's very easy to let go of that dream because it requires such a crazy hard work. First of all, uh, reaching to the interview and then not being able to make it, and then going for prelims again. This is very heartbreaking, first of all, and then
Yes, sir.
still deciding to go on. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
tell me more about yourself, like about your background.
Sir, I studied in Sainik. I am from Gokak, sir, in Belgaum. Both my
Okay,
parents are in working in government sector. So, and I studied in Sainik School Bijapur, sir. Then I did
okay,
my engineering from Bangalore, AM Vishwesvaraya College in Bangalore.
okay,
So in my final year, I decided, sir, I should start preparing for civil services.
okay,
So initially, I could not find, maybe I could not strategize well, or the lack of guidance. I couldn't clear prelims in my first two attempts.
okay.
In my third attempt, I cleared, sir. Uh, I would like to share a small story,
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Like
Please,
I
please, yeah.
had I had written sleepy scholarship tests, sir.
Okay.
So I could not get the scholarship, but you sent me a small goodie bag, sir, like a cup
Okay.
which had finished what you started. So
Right,
that
right,
was kind of positive reinforcement, sir.
right.
Uh, although I am not, I want to give my next attempts also. It's a relief to find my name in list, but I want to thank Sleepy classes for being part of my journey, and it has been really helpful, sir, being associated with Sleepy classes.
I'm absolutely, absolutely delighted, and we're absolutely happy that when somebody gets associated and puts their trust in the teachers to deliver. And apart from sociology, like, did you study GS as well, on with anything, or maybe on YouTube from Sleepy?
Uh, no, sir. No, I used to follow that pre-mix series, sir, for some time.
Okay.
So I've
So
done that, sir.
how did you prepare for GS? Did you join any coaching?
No, sir. Most of my studies was self-study only, sir.
Okay.
So Sleepy is on like for optional. I took classes of Sleepy. Other rest everything was self-study only.
Okay. Okay, that's so nice. And what used to be your schedule? Like, would you wake up in the morning, or like you like to read in the? later in the night?
I was a night person, sir. For like I used to keep switching, sir, between some days I used to study at night and some days it used to be early mornings. But most
Okay.
of the time it was night only, sir. I used to study at nights.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, and what has been your lowest point that you felt like giving up? I just want to give up.
Sir, it was after my prelims in third attempt. So my score was around border. So I thought maybe it's not happening and I should stop. And I even started checking for alternate career options,
Mhm.
like some IT, some courses or something. But luckily I cleared prelims in that attempt. And
Mhm.
luckily I went till interview.
Mhm.
I had that faith I may be able to do it. Since now I have a rank of 690, sir.
Right.
It's a relief. It has come. My that faith has brought me till here, but I want to go further. So I want to. I am planning to write next attempt also, and I would like to. I mean, I looking forward to more support and learning experience with sleepy classes in that attempt as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. We would love to extend, and if you want us to maybe help you with prelims, we can get you added to one of our courses. Like it's one of the best courses out there, a rapid revision course. We revise very rapidly for prelims, so that at least we could make sure that prelims is not a burden.
Yes,
Because
sir.
it's the in my opinion, it's one of the toughest phases of the exam, prelims.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I failed at it 3 times. So,
Right, and it's yeah, and imagine like you've cleared interview and you're on the verge of almost getting selected, and in 20 days, 30 days, let's say back in the 2023, in 30 days UPSC tells you that no, you're not fit for prelims. But that is I find it absolutely weird. There has to be some mechanism for this, but yeah, but we
sorry.
we're living, yeah, we're living in that sort of a country. But yeah, nonetheless, one important thing I'm very curious about this: has language been ever been a barrier?
For
Because
me, sir.
mostly I teach in Hindi or mostly
Yes, sir.
English.
Yes. Not really, sir. Not really. Sometimes, but as a, like whatever the essence of whatever you wanted to teach, you convey it, sir. Uh, and I didn't face any problem as such. But yes, sir,
Okay,
I wanted to tell you so many times. You can actually sometimes I have faced, sir, to be honest. But sir,
right.
broadly, it's not an issue. But
Okay,
I think there are people who they don't know Hindi properly, sir. So
right,
it might be an issue because I am little comfortable, sir. I studied in Sainik school,
right.
so
Okay, maybe
but
because of
but
that,
it's
yes.
never been an issue like where learning becomes difficult in your classes. Never like that, sir.
Because we do have a lot of students from South India. Like not exactly Karnataka, I would say even a few students from Tamil Nadu. Last year we had a student who got a single digit rank from Tamil Nadu. And then yeah, there was a student from Kerala. One of the earliest students who got a rank in sociology was from Kerala. And he could not understand much about Hindi, but yet he enrolled for our courses twice and he cleared. So yeah, I don't know,
I am
maybe
also one such guy, sir. I didn't mind Hindi. I mean,
Right. And yeah, I find it a really test of, I would say, courage that, okay, I want to put my faith and I want to go ahead with it. Yes, and like, kudos to you. Uh, and let's say let's say, answer writing. I want to talk about answer writing, both for
okay.
GS and optional. If you want to have maybe some water, maybe you can grab some water.
No, sir, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, okay. My concern and question about is answer writing. How important is answer writing? Because lately I'm meeting a lot of students who do not really write a lot of answers, and they say they're comfortable.
Sir, I think I'm not in the best position to answer it because still I've not checked my marks cards. But I think answer writing becomes very crucial because we see people who read, practice everything, still they don't find their names in list or get interview calls. It's very important to present what you know to in a way that makes sense or meets the demand of the questions to the evaluators. But I think I can talk more about it once I get my marks cards and I'll get
Okay.
And
But did you used to write a lot of answers?
sir, to be honest, I have written very limited tests, sir. But
Okay.
but I used to brainstorm the questions a lot. How I'll frame my answers. That brainstorming was my way of preparing questions, sir. But I have written tests, sir, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Great.
And
And what has
you in the
please.
crash
Yeah.
course, sir, you used to sociology questions. You used to give us frameworks about how to go about answering. So
Right.
I stuck to that, sir. I mean, that's how I used to try to generate points about questions.
Psychology is still maybe because a lot of those beginner students would be listening to this video. So I want to tell them that maybe in your entire preparation, you will find that sociology is that part of your preparation which is stable, which is under control, which you can control. GS is absolutely out of control. Newer things are coming every day, and current affairs it keeps expanding. So
Mm.
sociology might be your only anchor. So I just want to tell everyone that maybe why your optional, not only sociology, any optional, that is your anchor. It does not really change a lot. And you know the syllabus is defined. You can really work very hard on the syllabus and even let's say to the point of cramming it, and then you can excel slightly better. It's slightly under more control than compared to GS.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
But
Uh,
yeah, we realize
and
it in later attempts.
I realized it, sir, because I didn't score well, sir, in my 22 attempt my optional. So I know the value of being you should be thorough with your optional, and it
Mm.
gives you that stability, sir. You can any day go and I mean there is certainty about how the questions are going to come or what you
Right,
have to write, because that we don't get in GS. GS keeps changing, so. I
right.
think any optional becomes a very important part, and anybody starting preparation, I think they should must first be thorough with their optional. It's going to
Right.
be give them that stability and confidence any day.
Right, absolutely. And and I want to ask about your strategy for ethics. Like, what was your plan for ethics?
Uh, Sir, ethics. I like I told sir, I wrote tests, sir. For ethics, I have written tests, and also I made some notes. And mainly, I made a separate key notes of keywords which I should use for different type of questions. And other than that, my main thing was like going through questions and trying to figure like generate points, brainstorm what I will write. I don't know what my marks are, sir. I should see. I
Mhm.
should see if it has worked or not.
Right,
So
right,
I and also giving an example for whatever point I'm going to make. I
Mhm.
followed these things. I should see, sir. Marks cards आने वाले हैं, so I
Exactly right. And one more thing, how is preparation for essay different from, let's say, rest of the GS? Or did you practice anything separately for essay?
sir, nothing separate as such, sir. I wrote some tests for essay, but I didn't read anything separately, sir. How is it preparation in the sense now we see these philosophical essays, more of philosophical essays. I think we should be aware of how we can write in diverse dimensions, and I have I'm partially into reading, sir. I think that
Okay,
has also helped me put some anecdotes and write. I don't know how much it has worked or helped me, but
right,
it was mostly different. So I used to leave my thoughts freely while
right,
writing essays. So I should not constrain myself.
right,
Uh, so I should see
right,
how I
right.
have prepared.
And did you ever think of, let's say, joining any offline coaching, or because I find Sleepy is absolutely completely into online coaching, yet
Yes,
I
sir.
find it slightly student. The student needs to be disciplined. In an
Yes, sir.
offline class, you just go there and you sit, and you're bound to stay there. You're bound to stay there. But
Yes, sir.
in an online class, I find discipline has to be very student imposed. The student
Yes, sir.
needs to be very, very disciplined. So
Mm.
how did you keep yourself disciplined? And particularly, let's say, if you're not part of any offline coaching.
I didn't join any offline coaching, sir. For any, this Sleepy was my only. Sleepy is the only institute where I joined for some coaching. and it was
Okay.
online. And yes, sir, like you said, here there is no one to really monitor you. We should push ourselves and sit in front of that laptop or tablet
Right.
with
Right.
whatever we're using. Even I have faced that issue, sir. I used to find sometimes I used to not find enough motivation to sit up and study. But yes, sir, then I used to push myself. I used to make a schedule. This in this week, going to finish these classes. I was not really on schedule, sir, for the classes. So I set some targets. I should finish these many classes, these many classes. So
Right.
I kind of motivated and pushed myself.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel online coaching can help those a lot who are slightly disciplined. If you're slightly
Yes, sir.
disciplined, you will realize that suddenly your potential, like it rises. You
Yes,
start
sir.
realizing your potential and you start increasing it. And yeah, it's very self-discipline. And we made some
Yes,
changes,
sir.
and we have made some changes to make student more disciplined, because once a student gets started, then maybe a positive loop can be created. But yes,
Yes, yes.
that is one thing. Yeah. And anything in your preparation journey where you felt maybe UPSC is not the thing. Maybe you're not pursuing the right thing.
So I mentioned about that. So in my third attempt,
Mhm.
I there was not I was not sure of clearing prelims. I thought of
Mhm.
quitting, but then I
Okay.
cleared, and
Yeah.
I then next year I had to trust myself, sir. I'll even that year there were a lot of low moments where I was like, "Am I doing the right thing?" But
Mhm.
finally, you should have faith in yourself and keep pushing yourself, sir. And we should keep
Yeah.
doing something. There will be days where you don't want to do anything, but you have to just do something that adds some value to your preparation. I think
Right.
eventually we can see the light. So
Yeah.
I trusted myself. I said, "No, still I have a long way to go. I
Right.
have attempts to write,
Absolutely.
but now
Right.
I feel stable. I feel good, sir."
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, once we see our name, it's like it gives you confidence. And why I asked again was because maybe my intent was to ask if success or failure, uh, passing an exam, not passing an exam, passing a stage or not passing a stage, does that really shake the confidence? Or because at times what happens is, because we do listen to various stories that maybe that person is doing very good in corporate, that person is maybe having a very good time in USA. So even though you are clearing all the stages, yet you don't feel like, no, I don't really feel like maybe civil service is not the thing, or that way. Well, apart from failures, that's why maybe I was wanted to ask. Maybe apart from failures, getting attracted to something else. No, this that looks like a better career.
Sir, we will have those passing thoughts because we are exposed to so many stories on social media, or we see our own friends doing
Mhm.
well,
Mhm.
and have to keep pushing ourselves to study. But I think eventually it will all be worth it, sir. We should trust what we are doing, and then maybe one day we will find out everything was
Right.
working.
Exactly. Because yeah, because once you are sure that maybe this is something you want to do, then failure and maybe or not maybe passing to the next stage, it does not really impact you that bad. Because
Yes,
then you say, I have to do it. Okay, maybe it's taking time, but yeah, I have to do it.
yes. That's
Okay.
what I used to tell myself as well. Even now, I'll
Mhm.
continue to tell that to myself.
Yeah,
That it will
I'm
be.
really happy. Um, and any particular thing, or maybe if you want to thank anyone, or maybe uh, maybe this is the moment maybe to say a thank you to your friends, your parents, or
Yes, definitely. My parents, my brother, and my friends have been a very important part of my journey. We all started together, sir. Four or five of my school friends,
Mhm.
uh, and we are there to see, and we are there to see the light. And my
Okay.
mother, sir, especially has been a very strong pillar of support. Uh, she trusted me when things didn't work and pushed me to go and do it, whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
maybe she's relieved now. And I
Right.
look forward to make her more proud, sir. And I look forward to your support in my pursuit of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I really want to congratulate your parents and your mother too,
Yeah.
because their support usually goes unnoticed. We take it for granted a lot of times. So yeah. And anything else that you might want to share or say or maybe ask?
Uh, Nothing as such now, sir. I think we should like and just to leave. I should thank Sleepy classes for being part of it, from sending that goodie to my optional classes.
That's
Uh,
so nice. You remember that? Yeah, that's so cool. And thank you so much for this very quick and a short call because yeah, we thought maybe if it's possible, yeah. And I'm
yes,
glad we could talk and really want to wish you uh, lots of good luck. And we'll
yes,
add you to that course, the rapid revision course. See if it fits if it's your maybe the idea of completing the course. A lot of times we are already slightly ahead of a lot of things. So if you find it useful, use it. If you don't find it useful, don't use it. Huh? No? Because since after interview, students they don't usually study to that extent, which is required for prelims. So yeah, so I encourage a lot of students who either cleared or not cleared this year's interview. So to please go for rapid revision because it really puts you into that mode of prelims.
yes. I'll surely look into it, sir.
Yeah,
And I'll
and
get
as
back. I'll get in touch once I get my marks sheet
right,
also, sir.
sure, that will be a good idea. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and
Thank you, sir.
absolutely pleasure talking to you, and I'm really
It's
glad.
pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure, sir, to talk to you. I've been
Thank you.
looking. I've been waiting to talk to you, sir. Like I've
I'm
listened to your
so
classes.
yeah.
I've thoroughly enjoyed them. Uh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, let's catch up soon then. Oh, all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye bye. Congratulations
Bye.
once again.
Thank you, sir.